Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I recorded this video before, but I was so angry and I don't want to be like that in the video. So let me just apologize for not looking directly in the camera. That's because I have the flash on and I'm using my phone and I don't want to be blind by any cause whatsoever. So I decided to title this video as being black is hard. And I just say that because of what we have to go through. Like, your skin tone determines where you end up in life, and that makes no freaking sense. Like, yeah, I know that there are a lot of successful black people out there, but still you have to remember that racism is still going on, and even some white people are tired of this racist bullshit, but some people just won't let it go. Even black people have a problem against black people, and this is something I wanted to talk about for a while right after I made my being black in Japan video. So for those of you guys who don't know, Spice made this music video or mixtape pertaining to black hypocrisy, and I'm totally here for it because I'm just tired of it. I thought she just turned our backs on us and turned into a white woman, but she didn't. It was just for her mixtape and to open a lot of people's eyes. Hats off to her. What was this? But hats off to her. And yeah, I hope a lot of people understand, and I want to voice my not opinion but just my experience pretty much of my 23 years on this earth of being black. So yeah, when I was a baby, it was easy. It was really easy for me. When I was a little baby girl child, it was very easy for me. I didn't have to pay for anything. You know, when kids have to, like, you go into a park or somewhere, even kids have to pay. I didn't have to pay for anything. Sometimes I go to get ice cream, I don't have to pay for that shit. People tell me I'm too pretty to have to pay for anything. And when I was a little girl, I felt like a princess because I literally didn't have to pay for anything. I'm not making up stories, this is just the truth. I remember when I went out with my some relatives of mine on my father's side, I think. We went to a beach in Jamaica. I think it was Dunn's River, but I was a little girl, like I said, and the people that like, you give them the money, you get your ticket or whatever, your stamp or whatever, they told me, no, she don't have to pay, she's so black and cool and pretty, she don't have to pay. And I was like, okay, okay. So when I started school, of course, the bullying started. For those of you who don't know, I'm Jamaican. So Scandal bag is a black grocery bag, like black like this. And people would call me Scandal bag. People would say that I look like mud, that I look like dirt. People would say that if I get dirty, I won't even know because my skin looks like dirt. And it hurt me a whole lot. And like, from baby school to primary school to high school, this has been whatever going on for a really long time, and it never stopped. People would tell me that, oh, if I like a certain boy, he might not like me because I'm black, and not every guy likes black girls. And when I go out there in the working world, I'm not gonna get certain jobs because of my skin tone. And it's the truth. I've been to certain places where majority of the people are like light skin, and there are like literally no dark skinned people there, and they tell me, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, we usually don't hire people of your skin tone and stuff like that, and it hurts. It really hurts. And people think that we run into these problems like once in a while, like once every month or something like that. No, it happens all the time, every day. People attack us online. We walk on the street, people make compliments about us in a bad way, sometimes in a good way. So I just want to add my additional 2 cents into this black hypocrisy thing. So, you know, majority of people who tries to pretend as if they are Americans or another nation or something like that. When Black Panther came out, you realize everybody jumped up talking about Wakanda forever and melanin, and I'm all black and oh, and all of a sudden everybody's from Africa and everybody want to wear dashiki and shit like that. That's hypocrisy right there. Because if Black Panther should die down, everybody's gonna go right back to where they started from. It's just for the clout. It's just for popularity. Sometimes, no matter how many qualifications you have or how much money you have, some people won't give you an opportunity at a job or at a scholarship or something, anything, and that just sucks. For me, while traveling, I like to travel. It's nice. When I was in the airport, you know, people would stare at me. And when I went into the line at China Airlines, I had to transit through Hong Kong to come here to Japan. I'm living in Japan. For y'all who don't know, my YouTube name describes it all, Coco in Japan. Yeah, so when I went in the line, everyone turned around and stared at me, and I didn't feel good. And being through this for years, you can't expect me to have the highest self-esteem, because of course I got dragged into the peer pressure of bleaching my skin, and that's something that I'll talk about in another video. But everyone turned around and stared at me. Some people were gossiping, some people were quiet, some people were laughing, and I felt really bad. I felt really bad. And the woman at the China Airlines, whatever, they were giving me a hard time, and I feel like it was on purpose, because everyone, like, they didn't have a problem or issue with anyone else, but as soon as it came to me, there was an issue. Like, I even had to stay overnight in the airport, and then the next day I had to go to a hotel, spend the night again, and then come back to the airport. It was a whole mess. I made a video about that. So yeah, growing up, also when I watched TV and people would talk about black girls, those black girls, the skin tone of those black girls were the skin tones of like Raven Simone from, like, you know, That's So Raven. Those were the only skin tones of black girls that I ever saw. The only time that I got shocked was when I watched Even Stevens. There's this girl, I forgot what her name was, but she was like the only black girl in the school, it seemed like to me. And I don't know, it was just weird. It was just weird and uncomfortable, and it's hard. Being black is hard. I'm not trying to make it seem hard for myself. Yes, I do try to cheer myself up every now and then, but I mean, when you're being attacked by your skin tone, and when you go online on social media and people are constantly talking about race and racism and this and that and blah 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 blah, girl, it's really annoying and it's really depressing. And for people who do bleach their skin and they're just at a point of no return, I don't blame them at all. They just want a better life. They just want a easier life. They're just tired of the bullshit, pretty much. I'm tired of the bullshit. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, I wish I could just swallow a pill and I could be as light as Michael Jackson when he transformed into his new skin tone and new hair and everything. And by the way, this is not my real hair. This is a full lace wig that I went out of my way to pay a lot of freaking money for. So yeah, I like it and I don't like it because the curls don't go nowhere, but it sheds a whole lot. So in due time, this full lace wig is gonna be a bald full lace wig. So yeah. Oh, also, let me just add something else on being black in Japan. I feel like, okay, there are Japanese people who like black people and there are people who don't. That's everywhere in the world. But I feel like the people who don't like us, they know that we are foreigners and they know that we are on thin ice. We are on a thin piece of thread, and if we do any little thing, we can fall right off and get kicked out. So they always try their best, or you know, they always try to test us, they try to get the worst out of us so that we can get into a fight or altercation or whatever it is with them, so that we can get locked up or kicked out or banned from the country. And it's, oh my god, it's so hard for me when I go out. Yes, people do call me names sometimes, but I have to try so freaking hard. The most I can do is cuss them back. I'm not gonna lay hands on them. I can just cuss them back. That's all I can do at this point. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are almost at 40,000 subscribers. Share this video, like, subscribe, keep your post notifications on. Follow me on Instagram, because sometimes when I do post videos, YouTube doesn't send out my notifications to you guys. So when I do make new uploads, I will post them on my Instagram story. So yeah, and also I tried my best to answer every single one of you guys's DMs. That was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.